What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by. As you can tell from the title, we are going to try out these AC Unity, we'll just call them Fat Bottom Betty magazines. They're definitely not more capacity than 30, but on some of this footage it may look like there's more than 30 rounds, but there's not. There's definitely not. If YouTube asks, there's not. But anyway, we are going to test in the Texas Weapon Systems 106, and we have another 106 here. We're going to test two different magazines, two different guns, see if they work. Now, I would like to mention before we get into this, I have taken this thing apart and I did lubricate some of the parts on the inside. I did not use graphite or dry lube like some people do. I just put the same kind of lubricant I would on my gun in here, but I didn't bathe it. I just put sparingly enough to, I feel like, will make it be okay. It actually wasn't that bad to load, so I kind of feel like this thing may work. So let's get into it. Sweat in my eyes. It is very, very humid today. Okay, so here we go. The fat magazines, they're fat because they feel good for people like me that have really big hands. It's all it is. It's just for comfort. It's definitely not for extra rounds. So that was not too bad. I've heard of some people having some issues. All right, so my camera shut off because it's so hot outside. It's really not that hot. It just must be super humid because I am just pouring sweat. But anyway, I've heard that people have had issues getting that first round loaded up, but this seemed to be just fine. So the only thing I can think of that we might have some issues is this has adjustable gas, and I have it turned down just a little bit, more like competition gas, I should say. And yeah, that if there's too much tension on the bottom of the carrier due to how fat the magazine is, that might hinder some of the rounds being fed up. So anyway, without further ado, let's go. Let's try one round first, 2 rounds, 3 rounds. Doing pretty good so far. 4 rounds. 5 rounds. 6 rounds. So far so good, but I think I think we're about out of ammo, so let's reload this thing and try some more. All right, so we're loaded back up, filled this thing back up with about 25 rounds because that's all it holds. And let's keep going. Let's see how well she does. Wow, fed all 25 rounds. That's pretty cool. So that one runs. Let's try the other one. All right, next one. Sure Shot 5.56 Bulgarian Krink. I took this thing as a backup gun to Kalash Bash and it performed very well. I ran it for 1 stage, but Pascal from Germany had issues with his rifle and he ended up having to run this thing for about half of the match. Luckily, he was sponsored kind of by Sure Shot, and I just happened to have a completely dressed out Sure Shot gun for him to try out. But this thing's been great. This Sure Shot chassis has been great. You can kind of see all the Cerakote missing. I mean, this thing has got at least a couple thousand rounds plus on it. And equipped with the Yankee Hill Fat Cat suppressor. Check out the butthole. Cat butthole. It's the best part. If you don't buy the cat butthole version of this, you're a freaking nerd. That's all I gotta say. So let's start testing the mag. All right, so this one, a little bit tighter, but not bad. Also not hard to get a round loaded in. So far so good. Let's run about 20 rounds and then we'll fully load it after this to 25 and we'll see. So anyway, let's get our EOTech turned on here. All right, we'll kind of do the same thing. Come up. I take safety off. So we got 1 round, 2, okay, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Counting it are hard. So 6, bill drill. Wow. Same thing. So far, so good. Let's get it loaded back up and shoot some more. All right, we got the Fat Bottom Betty loaded back up. See how it does. All right. Looks like a ammunition failure there. It's got a round in it. So let's see if we can get this one to send. Nope. We're gonna try it one more time. Moving on. There we go. Fed the next 25 rounds. What do you know? Did pretty good. All right, I got that one round loaded in again. We're gonna try it one more time, see if we can get it to go off. Nope. So just a bad round. It does happen. And again, just in case we have a hang fire, we're gonna wait. Okay. And as you guys can see there, if it'll focus, we did get a strike, so it just didn't want to detonate. Pretty odd, but anyway. All right, so both of these AC Unity Fat Bottom Betty 30 round magazines performed really well out of Arsenal SLR 106s. If you don't know a lot about 5.56 AKs, I would say the Arsenal is probably one of, if not the best 5.56 AK aside from like a converted Saiga. And on top of that, they are one of the pickiest rifles when it comes to magazines. Another thing about 5.56 AKs, there is no standard to those magazines. That's why you have, like you'll see Clay doing videos where he'll try a bunch of different mags, because sometimes the rifle itself might not be bad, but it just might be picky on what magazines it gets put in there. These are definitely that way. They prefer the Bulgarian Circle 10 from the factory that they were made in. But in the past, I've always had, actually aside from the Circle 10s, I've had the best luck probably with the AC Unity 30 rounders. So it's no surprise that these kind of locked in well. I am very surprised that these Fat Bottom Betties actually ran in both these rifles, because I have seen them not run more than I've seen them actually run. But you might try yourself some of these. I'm going to recommend, seeing as I've been hearing from everybody else, that you disassemble them and lube some of the parts to make them run. But this is great for us 5.56 AK guys that like to shoot competitions or whatever, because there's not really a lot of options for anything a bigger, fatter magazine, we'll say. All right, we're in the barn because my camera keeps shutting off because it's hot. But anyway, yeah, us 5.56 AK guys are pretty much stuck with the normal size magazines, we'll say, when we shoot competition, which can kind of suck when you're going up against 7.62 and 5.45, where there are RPK magazines. If you just Google it if you don't know what I'm not saying, but RPK magazines available that are fatter than the normal size. So anyway, so far so good. I'm actually going to start trying to run these more often, see if I can make them fail or not, but so far so good, and you're going to have to color me impressed. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Hit the like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.